Hi everyone, this is Seth. The module is communication, sit and store, and what our ideas are all about. Now, basically where I started and where I'm going to with my initial concept is what I'd like to share with you. So straight, let me get into this. When I first heard about sit and store, I wasn't too sure what the teacher really wanted us to do, so I had to kind of start from scratch, and I'll just share with you some of my sketches, and then we'll see how it goes. First one is sketch number 1. I had to do a mind map. I don't know whether you can see it there. Right. Basically what I did was to try and start from the initial concept of what a sit store is and just let my mind go wild on different ideas of what I understood by it. And it's a store, it's books and building material, furniture, sizes, proportions, econometry. It's a seat, a human figure, proportions, econometry, scale came into mind, access, proportions. I said I was just trying to go wild on trying to do a mind map. I'll be very honest with you, I'm not very good at mind map, and sometimes I find myself getting really lost in mind maps. But anyway, this is that was my initial starting point. Then from there, I asked myself, what is the teacher asking us to do? So I came up with this one. This is the second image, which is more like a seat and a person sitting on it, really, and just talking about the proportions there and the dimensions and the kind of sizes of the sitting surface, the back seat, the legs, what are the elements of a seat, and what we really need to bear in mind when we're talking about a seat. We're talking about a structure. It needs to carry weight, it needs to be solid, it needs to have soft cushioning for one to sit on, it needs to be reliable, econometry, and that was sketch number 2. So that's where I went to, and then from there I went to sketch number 3. I started playing with shapes. If you can see that sketch right over there, that one was derived from my magazine rack, which is in the sitting room. It is where I kind of stuff all my books and my magazines. And I looked at the V's there and the shapes, and I kind of just started going wild on that kind of shape and form. And if you actually look at the V there and the seat, they tend to be angular and to have like different angles, and that's when I started coming up with just different angles. And then from here I started Googling, and I went to Google and I started looking for any ideas and shapes that I could use to develop my concept from. And interesting enough, I found a website called Timsels for Timber, which has got a logo like that. Now I don't know whether you can see it there. Yes, that's it, right over there. And it struck my mind. It kind of made me, it struck a chord, because those angles, trees, wood is the kind of material I'd like to use for this design product. And I thought, I think I will take this and kind of start exploring further on that kind of direction. It's still at very early stage at this point in time, but that was number 3. And then I came to sketch number 4, which shows kind of a triangle, and it shows like books leaning on it, and it's kind of a seat, and it's a store. So I kind of took that and developed it to where I have reached, which is like my final design position, and I have reached that design stage where I have just drawn hexagons and books and somebody sitting down and just trying to develop. And looking at these dots here, you can actually see where loading points where I could use as structural members could help carry the weight of somebody sitting down, and books at his fingertips, they are within reach as he rests and he sits. And you know, that's basically where I have reached at the moment. And I'm still developing this further blog, and I want to share this with you so that you could come and tell me what you think about my idea. But that's all for now. Thank you very much. Bye for now.